Everyone's here? All good? All good to go? All right, let's go. Let's get it. Yeah. All right, staring at podium. Okay. We are going to get started. Hi, everybody, and welcome to the finals. A few things before we start. First and foremost, every phone in this room needs to be silenced, off, silent. We are not having it ringing during the game. Everything is being live streamed as well, so that's double embarrassing for you if your phone goes off. So please silence it. We have a little bit of movement. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. We did a lot of afternoon activities to get people to stay if they got out earlier. Yeah.
Okay. So, we're gonna get started in 10 seconds. So please get settled, sit, and again, please have your phones silenced. Once again, we are very glad to have everyone here to watch the finals. I see probably 100 to 200 people in the room. That's incredible. So, for those who are not up to date, we had a rather exciting semifinal just take place, causing our delays, but we are now ready to announce the finalists. So first, Seattle Schrodinger Squad from Seattle. The winners of the losers bracket, they will be entering with one loss in double elimination. To win this final, they will need to win twice. Now, entering with 0 losses in double elimination, North Hollywood. As the no-loss team, they will have the advantage. All right. No further delay. I'll hand it over to Rishi, our moderator, and everyone have fun.
Thank you.
Yeah, another round of applause.
For us. All right. Because of the delays, we'll get started quickly. We're going to start with a quick buzzer check. Your officiating team will very briefly introduce ourselves, and then we'll get going.
Yeah.
So when I point at you, buzz in, wait to be recognized, and then say your name and the favorite person you met today. Starting with A3.
A3.
My name's Connor, and my favorite person I met today was Connor.
Go ahead.
A2.
I'm Suzuko, and it feels kind of mean to pick a favorite person, so I'm not going to say that.
A captain.
I'm also Connor, and I guess my favorite person I met today was the Titan of Testosterone, Gideon.
There you go.
A1.
My name is Ming Hao, and my favorite person I met today was Suzuko.
Yay!
My name.
Sorry. B1.
My name's James, and probably Aryan. I don't know where he is, but he read problems.
He's right there.
Oh, that guy over there.
Also. Arian.
B captain.
I'm Vishnu. I'm a senior, and I'll probably just say the entire moderating team of 4237, we spent the entirety of double elimination there. So shout out to them.
B2.
I'm William, and I don't have a single person, but I met a lot of people from Chem Camp, and that was really fun.
Great.
B3.
I'm Emma. I'm a junior. My mom and all the other parents.
You met your mom today?
What?
You met your mom today?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, we'll briefly introduce ourselves. So I'm Rishi. I'm a alumnus of the competition from the late aughts, and I'll be your moderator, and I'll call interrupts.
Yeah, I'm Selena. I'm a first year at MIT, and I will be your question judge, and also I will be calling time.
Hi everyone, my name is Fee Adahar. I am an alumnus of this competition and the founder of this invitational back in 2019, and I'm going to be your scorekeeper.
Hello, I'm Sean. I'm a senior at MIT, and I will be your timekeeper.
Hi, I'm David. I'm an alumni from 2021, and I'll be giving out pictures.
Hi, I'm Brian. I'm a sophomore at MIT, and I will also be giving out pictures.
Excellent, and that actually reminds me, for the benefit of the stream, make sure you state your answers into the microphone. I will be able to hear you regardless, but they will not. Okay. One moment, everybody.
Wait, is this on?
Wait, so we can't see the time?
Right here?
Okay, well, we have to.
Wait, just look at that one.
No, we can't see it. Let's show. Oh, okay, sweet. Thank you so much.
All right, let's begin post-haste. Any questions from either side? All right, then I will begin asking the questions. Your first toss-up is in math, short answer. Tim picks a random 3-digit number and squares it. What is the probability that its units digit is a composite number?
B, captain.
7/10.
That is not correct.
A, captain.
1/5?
Sorry, that's not correct either. The correct answer is 3/5. The next toss-up is in chemistry, multiple choice. A 0.1 molar solution containing which of the following anions could be used to qualitatively separate a solution containing barium-2 and lead-2 ions? W, acetate. X, it's an interrupt.
B2.
Sulfate?
Sorry, that's not correct. I'll reread the question. That's 4 points to Team A, and I'll reread the question. Chemistry, multiple choice. A 0.1 molar solution containing which of the following anions could be used to qualitatively separate a solution containing barium-2 and lead-2 ions? W, acetate. X, hydroxide. Y, fluoride. Or Z, chloride?
A, captain.
Z?
Sorry, it was X. The next toss-up is energy. Short answer. Researchers in the Shalek lab are using ATAC-seq to study how stress alters transcriptional cell states in the liver. Which enzyme used in ATAC-seq isolates open chromatin and inserts sequencing adapters and is derived from mobile genetic elements?
A2.
Reverse transcriptase.
Sorry, that's not correct.
B3.
Transposase?
That is correct. Nice. Your bonus is in energy, multiple choice. The quantum engineering group developed a fast algorithm using quantum annealing. What problem does their algorithm solve? W. Finding roots of polynomials. X. Estimating non-analytic functions. Y. Inverting large matrices. Or Z. Globally minimizing functions.
Quantum. Wait, what was the question?
Using annealing, passing
Annealing? Annealing? Probably
I
not.
mean, that's minimizing.
Minimizing. It was finding roots, estimating matrices.
5 seconds.
Z?
That is correct.
Nice.
The next toss-up is in biology, short answer for both teams. Quinolones and camptothecans are antibiotics that inhibit a certain enzyme to cause bacterial chromosomes to become toroidally shaped or plectonemic. That's an interrupt.
B3.
Topoisomerase 4.
That is correct. Nice. Your bonus is in biology, short answer, and it is visual. You are studying the DNA replication fork in a cell using FRET. A donor fluorophore is attached to DNA helicase, and acceptor fluorophores are attached on DNA polymerases. Answer the following 2 questions. 1. Which of the diagrams in the image represent the signal on the leading strand? 2. Which of the diagrams in the image represent the signal on the lagging strand?
Should be pretty consistent on the leading strand and then oscillating on the lagging.
So B is lagging.
Yeah, and then I guess it gets.
You think it's E? Is it E and B?
E and B.
Yeah.
That sounds right.
1 is E, 2 is B.
That is correct. Nice. The next toss-up is Earth and space. Short answer for both teams. What structural feature is created by the rotational extension of crustal blocks in a back arc extensional setting, typically seen as low-angle normal faults?
B, Captain.
Robbins?
That is not correct.
A3.
Horst?
Sorry, it's detachment faults. The next toss-up is physics, multiple choice for both teams. Which of the following statements is true regarding an ideal double-slit diffraction pattern, assuming that the slits have infinitesimal width? W. The distance between consecutive peaks is inversely proportional to the energy of each photon. X. The central peak is the widest peak in the pattern. Y. The distance between consecutive peaks is proportional to the distance between the slits. Or Z. The intensity of the peaks increases with wavelength.
B1.
W.
That is correct. Your bonus is physics and it is visual.
What?
Shown in this image is a loop of wire consisting of a capacitor with initial charge Q and capacitance C, an inductor of inductance L, a resistor of resistance R, and an open switch connected in parallel. When the switch is then closed, answer the following 2 questions about the resulting circuit in terms of Q, C, and L. 1. For what value of R is the system critically damped? 2. A long time after the switch is closed, how much total energy has been dissipated by the resistor?
My guess is probably L over C. And then how much total energy? Like Q.
Just get energy.
It's dependent on Q. Energy, wait, you need the voltage. Like Q equals CV. And then it's 1/2. Okay, it's Q squared, 2Q squared over C. Wait, no. 4Q squared over C. I think.
That sounds right.
Wait, no, sorry. Q
5 seconds.
Okay, R is L over C, and the energy is 1/2 Q squared over C.
Sorry. 1 is 2 times the square root of L over C, and 2 is Q squared over 2C.
Oh, that's
The next toss-up is math, short answer for both teams. 4 Science Bowl teams compete in a single elimination bracket such that all 4 teams have distinct skill levels, and the team of higher skill always wins a match. After finals, another match is played between the losers to determine 3rd place. If the seeding is random, what is the probability that the final ranking matches the true order of skill levels?
A1.
2/3.
That is correct.
Nice.
Your bonus is math, short answer. Consider a differentiable function f that passes through the origin. Identify all of the following 3 statements that must be true about its inverse, given that it exists. 1. F inverse is continuous. 2. F inverse is differentiable. 3. F inverse passes through the origin.
Is it 1/3?
1, yeah. Yeah. Wait, 3 was origin. Wait, one was continuous.
Yeah, one
Yeah,
Three
one
is
is continuous.
continuous.
I feel like
Probably.
It should be, right?
I think one.
Wait, what about like x?
Differentiable?
Y equals xn. Oh wait, no.
5 seconds.
So 1 and 3.
That is correct.
Nice, sir.
The next toss-up is chemistry, short answer for both teams. In the Suzuki coupling, the insertion of a ligand from the boronate complex into the palladium metal center is an example of, that's an interrupt.
A, captain.
Oxidative insertion.
Sorry, that's not correct. 4 points to team B, and I'll reread the question. In the Suzuki coupling, the insertion of a ligand from the boronate complex into the palladium metal center is an example of what type of organometallic mechanistic step?
B2.
Oxidative addition.
Sorry, the correct answer is transmetallation. The next toss-up is biology, short answer for both teams. Order the following 3 disorders of the eye in terms of increasing distance of the region affected to the retina. 1, cataract. 2, macular degeneration. 3, conjunctivitis.
A2.
2, 1, 3.
That is correct. Your bonus is in biology, short answer, and it is visual. Shown in the image is an image of the heart of a patient suffering from low blood oxygenation. Answer the following 3 questions regarding the image. 1. This image is produced with what technique that uses ultrasound? 2. Identify the structure labeled by the red arrow, which is a temporary hole between the 2 atria present at birth. 3. The failure of the previous hole to close causes which of the labeled chambers, A or B, to have less oxygenated blood than usual?
A or B, less oxygenated blood than usual. B, and then 2 is, what is that called? It's a hole. Oh god. Oh, foramen ovale. Okay. 1 is echocardium. 2 is foramen ovale.
Echocardiogram.
Yeah. 3
Foramen
ovale.
ovale, and then 3 is B. Echocardiogram, foramen ovale, and B. Okay.
5 seconds.
1 is echocardiogram, 2 is foramen ovale, and 3 is B.
That is correct.
Nice, sir.
The next toss-up is in physics, short answer for both teams. The Ehrenfest theorem states that the expected values of the position and relates the expected values for the position and momentum operators for a quantized system. This theorem is analogous to what law in classical mechanics?
A2.
Noether's theorem.
Sorry, restate that?
Noether's theorem.
That is not correct.
B2.
Newton's second law.
That is correct. Your bonus is in physics, short answer. Ethan and Katie are on 2 spherical planets of uniform density. The moment of inertia of Katie's planet is 24 times that of Ethan's planet, while the surface gravitational field of Katie's planet is 1.5 times that of Ethan's planet. To the nearest tenth, what is the ratio of the escape velocity of Katie's planet to Ethan's planet?
So ratio of mr squared.
Nearest 10th.
Nearest 10th? How do you do this? Shoot, that's like 16. Oh, the ratio is 16, so r is probably 4. The nearest 10th, what is the ratio?
Nearest 10.
Nearest 10?
Oh,
I don't know. It's hard to hear.
I couldn't hear him either.
Wait.
5 seconds.
20?
Sorry, the correct answer is 1.7.
Oh yeah, it was 10.
The next toss-up is in energy, multiple choice for both teams. Researchers at CSAIL are studying Hebbian descent, a technique designed to overcome vanishing gradients in gradient descent. Which of the following explains why vanishing gradients are undesirable in gradient descent? W. They prevent networks from updating weights to learn.
Interrupt. B, captain.
W?
That is correct. Your bonus is in energy, short answer. Scientists at the Nelson Lab use terahertz light to create a metastable magnetized state. Identify all of the following 3 materials that are also considered metastable. 1. Supercooled water. 2. Technetium-99m. 3. Rydberg atom.
Wait, isn't M metastable? Is it? Wait, what is it? 1 is super cool.
Oh yeah, I think so.
So 2 is super cold water metastable because like if it's
Probably,
perturbed.
right?
Yeah. What's the Rydberg atom?
Rydberg atom?
I have no clue what that is.
That's just it, no.
So then just 1 and 2. 1 and 2?
Sorry, it's all of them.
Oh, unlucky.
The next toss-up is in Earth and space, multiple choice. The first stage of mid-latitude cyclone formation involves a low-pressure center emerging along what type of front? W, warm, X, cold, Y, stationary, or Z, occluded?
A2.
Y.
That is correct. Your bonus is Earth and space, short answer. Identify all of the following 3 statements that are true of plastic flow in glaciers. 1. Plastic flow dominates cold-based glaciers. 2. Plastic flow operates effectively throughout the entire glacier. 3. Plastic flow requires glacial ice to be at or above the pressure melting point.
Yeah, 1 and 3, right?
Wait, I don't know how 3 works.
Wait, isn't it like
You have to
have
be above the pressure to be like plastic. Or sure, does it melt though? Like, does it have to be melted to be plastic? Like, can it be solid?
Yes, but like I don't know what this means.
Surely, wait, 1 and 3?
3 is saying you
5
need to-
seconds.
Maybe 1.
1 and 3.
Sorry, it's 1 only.
Okay, don't worry.
And that is the half. We'll take a 2-minute recess if you want.
Wait, sorry, I'll let you call interrupts. I'm sorry.
No. Let's get settled for the second half. We have a close game. North Hollywood has 36 points. And let's simmer down, everybody. And the Seattle Schrodinger squad has 44. So before we start again, did either team make any substitutions?
Nope.
Okay, please buzz in and then say your favorite person.
B1.
My favorite people that I met today are probably Rohan, Reese, Michael, and my friends at Basis.
Excellent. All right. We will resume with question number 13, which is a toss-up in math. Short answer. A circle in the Cartesian plane is centered at 1, 8. If the circle is tangent to a line at 0, 6, what is the x-coordinate of the x-intercept of the line?
B, Captain.
3.
Sorry, that's not correct.
A1.
4.
Sorry, it's 12. Energy, multiple choice. Toss up for both teams. Chemists at the Drennan lab used data processing to artificially enhance the structure of carbon monoxide dehydrogenase. Which of the following experimental methods did they use to determine the initial structure of carbon monoxide dehydrogenase without crystallizing the protein sample? W, X-ray diffraction. X, cryogenic. That's an interrupt.
A2.
X.
That is correct. Your bonus is energy, short answer, and it is visual. The image shows free-range atoms in ultra-cold quantum gases studied by the Zwirling group. By letter, identify all the following 4 particles that could be on the left side of the image. A, free electron. B, helium-3 atom. C, helium-4 atom. D, sodium-23 atom.
So just fermions. Okay. So 1 yes, 2 yes.
3 no, 4 no. Oh, 4,
4
yes.
yes.
Okay, so 1, 2, 4.
Are you sure it's the left side is this side?
Wait,
Left side is this side.
Yeah.
This is how they gave it.
Yeah.
Wait, but the numbers are at the bottom. Like it says 10 here.
What? Wait. All right. So it should be like this. Then that's 3 because the left side.
Okay, just 3.
Wait, just 3?
5 seconds.
Helium-4 only.
Sorry, it's helium-3 and helium-4. Sorry, it's helium-4 and sodium-23. The next toss-up is in Earth and space, short answer. Order the following 4 elements by increasing mass fraction of the observable universe. 1, oxygen. 2, carbon. 3, lithium. 4, iron.
B, Captain.
4, 3, 1, 2.
That's not correct.
A, Captain.
3, 4, 1, 2.
Sorry, it's 3, 4, 2, 1. The next toss-up is physics, multiple choice for both teams. In the 1967 novel, 100 Years of Solitude, Jose attempts to use a permanent iron magnet to collect gold along a riverbank. Which of the following explains why the magnet failed? W, gold has a high Curie temperature. X, gold is very paramagnetic. Y, gold has a low magnetic permeability.
Interrupt. A, Captain.
Y?
Sorry, that's not correct. That's 4 points to Team B, and I'll reread the question. In the 1967 novel, 100 Years of Solitude, Jose attempts to use a permanent iron magnet to collect gold along a riverbank. Which of the following best explains why the magnet failed? W, gold has a high Curie temperature. X, gold is very paramagnetic. Y, gold has a low magnetic permeability. Or Z, gold has a low magnetic susceptibility.
B2.
Z.
That is correct. Your bonus is physics, multiple choice. For a free particle traveling through a constant potential, which of the following pairs of observables can be simultaneously measured? W, position and momentum. X, position and angular momentum. Y, energy and position. Or Z, energy and momentum.
Energy position, right? Those are like the least related. It's probably X or Y.
I think it's either Y or
So
Z.
what? Energy is position.
5 seconds.
What?
Sorry, it's Z. The next toss-up is biology. Short answer for both teams. Fluoroacetic acid is highly toxic because it interferes with a particular enzyme in the Krebs cycle, resulting in the buildup of citrate. What enzyme? It's an interrupt.
B3.
Aconitase.
That is correct. Your bonus is biology, short answer. Alice's fruit fly embryo sample and Bob's basidiomycete sample both contain cells that possess multiple nuclei. Identify all of the following 3 statements that are true about their samples. 1. The formation of both samples could be recreated by applying a microtubule depolymerization inhibitor to a cell. 2. Bob's samples are collectible through the majority of the basidiomycete lifetime. 3. If Alice and Bob each sequence the DNA within the nuclei of their own samples, Alice would observe fewer SNPs within her sample compared to Bob.
Okay, one was
So
depolymerization inhibition.
I don't think 3, probably 1.
2 was the majority of Bob's life cycle, the basidiomycete cycle.
1 and 2.
5 seconds.
1 and 2.
Sorry, it's 2 and 3. The next toss-up is chemistry, multiple choice for both teams. Which of the following compounds are most likely to be directly produced by the gas phase reactions between alkenes and ozone in Earth's atmosphere? W, alkanes, X, alkynes, Y, aldehydes, or Z, ethers?
A, captain.
Y.
That is correct.
Yes, sir.
Your bonus is chemistry, short answer. Identify all of the following 3 molecules that exhibit threefold symmetry. 1, methane. 2, phosphorus pentachloride. 3, sulfur hexafluoride.
Wait, 2 does. Sulfur. Is it
No.
just. Wait.
Silver hexafluoride is O, or some octahedral OH, so that doesn't. And then methane, TD should, right? Because it's.
Oh, you just look at it from the top. Okay.
So
1, 2.
Yeah, and then.
Sure.
3, yeah, it should.
5 seconds.
1 and 2.
Sorry, it's all of them. Math, multiple choice toss-up for both teams. A list of numbers X contains 1, 1, 2 2s, and so on, where the number n appears n times for all n from 1 to 2025. Which of the following statistics is smallest for the list X? W, range, X, mean, Y, median, or Z, mode?
A1.
X.
That is correct.
Yes, sir.
Your bonus is math, short answer. Kylan draws a circle and then draws another circle that has the same center but half the radius. She then repeats this process indefinitely with each circle's radius equal to half the previous circle's radius. An ant is placed at random inside the largest circle and begins to crawl in a straight line away from the center. What is the probability that the ant eventually crosses an odd number of circles?
Oh, it's like the AMC problem. It's just asking for area of the counter.
Oh, okay.
5 seconds.
3/4.
Sorry, it's 4/5. The next toss-up is in energy, short answer for both teams. The Van Voorhis group can construct arbitrary molecular orbitals as linear combinations of predetermined linearly independent functions. What general term describes that's an interrupt?
A, captain.
Linear combination of atomic orbitals.
Sorry, that's incorrect. 4 points to Team B, and I'll reread the question. Short answer. The Van Voorhis group can construct arbitrary molecular orbitals as linear combinations of predetermined linearly independent functions. What general term describes the set of these functions?
B2.
Basis functions?
That is correct. Your bonus is in energy, multiple choice. The Griffin group developed a software package to extract information from electron paramagnetic resonance spectroscopy. Which of the following generates the signal of an EPR spectrum? W, alignment of electron spin with an external electric field. X, alignment of electron spin with an electric field generated by the nucleus. Y, alignment of electron spin with an external magnetic field. Or Z, alignment of electron spin with a magnetic field generated by the nucleus.
Is it with the nucleus?
Wait, should it be with the nucleus?
Isn't that what NMR is just like an external?
Oh, NMR, so this is different. Oh, wait, so then.
It's EPR. It should be the same.
So then why?
And why is external? It's like alignment with.
5 seconds.
Why? That is correct. The next toss-up is Earth and space, short answer for both teams. Order the following 3 celestial objects from least to greatest albedo. 1, Venus, 2, Jupiter, 3, Ceres.
B, captain.
2, 3, 1.
That's not correct.
A2.
3, 1, 2.
Sorry, it's 3, 2, 1.
Okay, don't worry.
The next toss-up is in physics, multiple choice for both teams. Stanley has a small bar magnet. He tries to create isolated north and south poles by slicing the bar magnet in half. Which of the following best describes the direction of the force between the 2 resulting pieces and its power dependence on the distance r between the pieces? W, attractive, proportional to 1 over r squared. X, attractive, proportional to 1 over r to the 4th. That's an interrupt.
A2.
X.
That is correct. Your bonus is in physics, short answer. An infinitely long wire carries a current that is linearly increasing in time. Alborz has a rectangular loop which he orients such that two of the sides are parallel to the wire. The closer of these two sides is 3 meters away from the wire, while the further side is 12 meters from the wire. If the rectangular loop is suddenly stretched such that the far side is now 24 meters from the wire, by what factor did the induced EMF through the wire change?
Is it just 21? Oh, bro, if you have to do an integral.
Should I just say?
Wait, is it? No, it's like you probably have to integrate because.
I'll just say
Okay, whatever.
7/3.
Sorry, it's 3/2. The next toss-up is biology, multiple choice for both teams. Dr. Damon is prescribing MAO inhibitors. Which of the following diseases is he likely treating? W, ALS, X, Addison's, Y, Parkinson's, or Z, ADHD?
A2.
Z?
That's not correct.
B3.
Why?
And that is correct. Your bonus is biology, short answer, and it is visual. A cross is made between an HFR, trip plus, Lu plus, Arg plus bacteria and a F minus, trip minus, Lu minus, Arg minus bacteria and allowed to recombine. Given that the genes are in order and that Arg enters last, order the following 3 resulting genotypes for the resulting Arg plus F minus bacteria from least to most likely. 1. Trip minus, Lu minus, Arg plus. 2. Trip plus, Lu minus, Arg plus. 3. Trip plus, Lu plus, Arg plus recombination.
Go 3-1-2.
3-1-2?
Sorry, it's 2-1-3. Next toss-up is chemistry.
Wait.
Oh, that's it. That's the game. Yeah.
Okay, everybody. Finals 2 will begin in 2 minutes. Yeah, so stick around for finals 2. But, not be talking during the round.
All right. So at this point in the game, both teams have, or in the tournament, both teams have one loss. So the winner of this round will be the MIT Science Bowl Invitational champion. Does either set of teams have any questions before we begin? We're good over there, timekeeping? All right. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Your first toss-up is chemistry, multiple choice. Which of the following is the mathematical origin of planar nodes in a hydrogen-like atom's atomic orbitals? W, roots of the radial wave function. X, critical points of the radial wave function. Y, roots of the, that's an interrupt.
B2.
Why?
That is correct. Your bonus is chemistry, short answer, and it is visual. Shown in the image is the unit cell of a hexagonal binary metal oxide. Answer the following 2 questions about this metal oxide. 1. What is the oxidation state of the metal in this oxide? 2. Identify all of the following 3 symmetries that exist in this mineral's crystal structure. A, 2-fold rotation. B, 3-fold rotation. C, inversion through a point.
1 is +2.
Okay. So it's the same number. And then, this is a tetrahedron. So it's probably, my guess is 3 or
Inversion through
my guess
point.
is B, but I have no idea.
Got it.
So it's +2.
Wait, no inversion.
No inversion, or just
+2 and
B.
2.
5 seconds.
1 is +2, 2 is B only.
That is correct. The next toss-up is Earth and space, multiple choice for both teams. Which of the following features is not depositional in origin? W, alluvial fan. X, drumlin. Y, rocher, that's an interrupt.
A2.
Y.
That is correct. Your bonus is Earth and space, short answer, and it is visual.
Oh my god.
Answer the following 2 questions regarding the change in rainfall patterns on the global map. 1. Which phase of the ENSO cycle is depicted on this map? 2. What effect does this weather pattern have on hurricane activity in the Atlantic Ocean?
It's Atlantic here, so it goes down.
Decreases.
Wait, do we just say El Nino or do we just say positive?
Just say El Nino and then decreases.
Okay. Wait, let's think maybe? Thinking is good.
Are you sure?
Wait, surely,
Yeah.
right?
El Nino and then decreases.
Yeah.
1 is El Nino, 2 is decreases.
That is correct.
Yes, sir.
The next toss-up is physics, multiple choice for both teams. Which of the following is an example of a unitary operator in quantum mechanics? W, translation. X, position. Y, spin. Or Z, angular momentum.
A2.
Y.
That's not correct.
B1.
X.
Sorry, it's W. The next toss-up is energy, short answer for both teams. Researchers at the Broad Institute have been studying cupratosis, a copper-induced form of apoptosis. Cupratosis occurs when copper destroys the iron-sulfur clusters found in which group of mitochondrial? It's an interrupt.
B captain.
Paradoxins.
Sorry, that's not correct. 4 points to Team A, and I'll reread the question. Researchers at the Broad Institute have been studying cupratosis, a copper-induced form of apoptosis. Cupratosis occurs when copper destroys the iron-sulfur clusters found in which group of mitochondrial membrane proteins?
A2.
Cytochromes.
That is correct. Your bonus is energy, short answer. The first lab used polyphenols to protect microbes responsible for producing fertilizers. Identify all of the following 3 biomolecules that are polyphenols. 1, lignin.
Yes.
2, tannic acid. 3, terpene.
Terpene is not.
No, yeah.
What is tannic acid?
Wait, I don't think it should be, because, or, is it
Tannin? Wait, but tannins are colored.
Oh, is it big?
I don't know.
Are tannins big?
But they're like orange.
Yeah.
5
Wanna go
seconds.
1, 2?
Yeah. 1 and 2.
That is correct.
Yes, sir.
The next toss-up is math, short answer for both teams. Let f of x equal a to the x plus b to the x, where a and b are positive integers. Given that f of 1 equals 9 and f of 3 equals 351, find the value of f of 2.
B captain.
41.
That's not correct.
A1.
53.
That is correct.
Yes, sir.
Your bonus is math, short answer, and it is visual. Catherine and Selena are playing the game Kokushi Challenge. which uses a set of 52 tiles with 4 identical copies of each tile. However, Catherine has identified that there's a 50% chance that Selena has tampered with the set, painting one of the 4 Haku tiles into another tile. She shuffles the set randomly and draws 3 tiles at random and finds that they are all Haku tiles. With this knowledge, what is the new probability that Selena has cheated?
Right. So we have to do either both cases and then like put a number. I'll try to do.
Okay.
So there's 4. It's still 50.
5 seconds.
50%.
Sorry, it's 1/5. The next toss-up is biology, multiple choice for both teams. The presence of anti-nuclear antibodies in serum most likely indicates which of the following diseases? W, systemic lupus, that's an interrupt.
A2.
W.
That is correct. Your bonus is biology, short answer, and it is visual. Shown in the image is a cross-section of a specific type of leaf. Answer the following 2 questions. 1, is this plant a xerophyte, hydrophyte, or mesophyte? 2, identify the structure labeled with the letter A.
Oh, A. Wait. Oh, labeled A?
Yeah, this was all these three. Like they're connecting the cells. Like they go through
Are
the
you
cells.
sure about that?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's just like the purple.
Okay. Okay, I think one is hydrophyte, by the way.
Hydrophyte?
Yeah. Wait, are you sure?
I don't know. Like, just think about structure.
Okay, they look so weird.
5 seconds.
Yeah, just go hydrophyte and plasmodesmata.
1 is hydrophyte, 2 is plasmodesmata.
1 is indeed hydrophyte, but 2 is sclerid. Physics, multiple choice toss-up for both teams. Which of the following changes would increase the photocurrent produced by shining light on a semiconductor? W, increasing the wavelength of light. X, it's an interrupt.
A, Captain.
Increasing the amplitude of light.
Sorry, that's 4 points to Team B, and I'll reread the question. Which of the following changes would increase the photocurrent produced by shining light on a semiconductor? W, increasing the wavelength of light. X, increasing the intensity of light. Y, decreasing the wavelength of light. Z, decreasing the intensity of light.
B1.
X.
That is correct. Your bonus is physics, short answer. One metal wire runs along the x-axis and another wire runs along the y-axis, each carrying a current of 1 ampere in the positive direction. Find the ratio between the magnetic field strength at the point 2, 1 and the magnetic field strength at 3, negative 1.
So it's distance 1 and 2.
Yeah, this is.
It's 1 over r, right?
This would be root 5. Wait.
Wait, yeah, that's root 5. That's root 10. So that's root 2. Except which one has
5 seconds.
This one probably has more.
Root 2.
Sorry, it's 3/8. The next toss-up is chemistry, multiple choice for both teams. Cisplatin is a neutral platinum complex containing 2 chloride ligands and 2 ammonia ligands. Which of the following is not true about cisplatin? W, cisplatin is optically active. Interrupt.
B2.
W.
That is correct. Your bonus is chemistry, short answer. Rank the following 3 substituents by increasing activation of an aryl ring towards electrophilic aromatic substitution. 1, tribromomethyl. 2, tert-butyl. 3, methyl.
One was tribromo.
That's
So it's 1, 3, 2.
1, 3, 2. Yeah,
Increasing.
Yeah, the start butyl is 1, 3, 2.
1, 3, 2.
That is correct. The next toss-up is math, short answer for both teams. Suppose a twice differentiable function f satisfies f of 0 equals 0, f of 1 equals 10, and f double prime of x is greater than or equal to 0 for all x in the interval 0, 1, the closed interval 0, 1. By name or number, identify all of the following 3 options that are possible values of f of 0.5. 1, 2.5, 2, 5, 3, 7.5.
A1.
One only?
That's not correct.
B captain.
Oh. Sorry, it's 1 and 2. The next toss-up is energy, short answer. The Kulik group developed strong cross-linked molecular nets by substituting carbon atoms with atoms of what chemically similar element?
B captain.
Silicon?
That is correct. Your bonus is energy, multiple choice. The Kulik group is studying enzymes that catalyze biomolecular SN2 reactions. When bound to the substrate, the active sites of these enzymes most closely approximate which of the following molecular geometries? W, trigonal planar, X, tetrahedral, Y, trigonal pyramidal, Z, trigonal bipyramidal.
Surely it's C. True.
Z?
That is correct. The next toss-up is biology, multiple choice for both teams. The dense bodies of smooth muscle are analogous to which of the following structures in skeletal muscle? WZ disc, it's an interrupt.
A2.
W.
That is correct. Your bonus is biology, and it is visual. Shown in the image is a Lotka-Volterra competition model for representing competition between two species, A and B. The lines represent isoclines at which a species has no net change in population, with blue representing species A and red representing species B. Answer the following 2 questions. 1. To the nearest 10, what are the coordinates corresponding to all equilibria in the model? 2. If the initial populations of A and B are 75 and 50, respectively, which species is more likely to dominate in competition?
75 and 50. Okay, well, we're gonna do something called guessing.
We just
It's B.
this. So this is 10.
When it has 50.
Take your
Wait, do you
so
like?
this is 10 and then like 90.
Do you want to do like 90, 10, and then let's say B.
5 seconds.
Okay. 1 is 90, 10. 2 is B.
That is not correct. Those were right, but there was also 3 other equilibria points.
Okay.
The next oh, that's the half. Let's get going.
Not really.
All right, simmer down, everybody, and let us start the second half of the.
Oh, just take this.
Yeah, we each have a pack.
Wait, let's show.
Yes.
All right. Any questions, comments, concerns before we launch into the second half here? If not, we will begin with question 12, which is a toss-up in Earth and space, and it is short answer. Order the following 3 types of plagioclase feldspar from most sodium-rich to most calcium-rich. 1, albite. 2, that's an interrupt.
A3.
1, 2, 3.
That is not correct. That's 4 points to Team B, and I'll reread the question. Order the following 3 types of plagioclase feldspar from most sodium-rich to most calcium-rich. 1, albite. 2, anorthite. 3, labradorite.
B, Captain.
1, 3, 2.
That is correct. Your bonus is Earth and space, multiple choice. Mr. Main observes concentric rings of color change, or pleochroic halos, surrounding tiny inclusions of zircon in a biotite crystal. What do these halos indicate regarding the history of the zircon inclusions? W. They were introduced during deformation, causing dislocation halos. X. They carried water and hydrated surrounding minerals. Y. They acted as nucleation sites that caused some biotite to crystallize first. Or Z. They contained radioactive elements that emitted alpha particles over time.
I'm feeling Y, but...
I mean, what are your options? Heads or tails, no?
Does Y make sense? I don't know.
Then you just go for it.
Y.
Sorry, the correct answer is Z. The next toss-up is in physics, short answer for both teams. In general relativity, what tensor represents the source of the gravitational field?
A2.
Stress energy tensor.
That is correct. Your bonus is physics, short answer. The north pole of a small bar magnet is moving at constant velocity toward a very small loop of copper wire, such that the axis of the magnet is perpendicular to the plane of the loop. When the magnet is 2 meters from the wire, 1 microampere of current is induced in the wire. To the nearest microampere, how much current is induced at a separation distance of 1 meter?
Bro, what?
It's more, right?
Yeah, surely. Do you want, what's your favorite radical?
Rad 2?
Okay.
That's like kind of easy though. Wait, yeah, let's go with that.
Alright.
Wait, nearest, so 1 point, wait, nearest and, wait, so it has to be like really,
5 seconds.
Let's go like 3.
3?
Sorry, it's 16. The next toss-up is in chemistry, short answer for both teams. Rank the following 3 carboxylic acid derivatives by increasing stretching frequency of their carbonyl double bond. 1, amide. 2, ester. That's an interrupt.
B, Captain.
1, 2, 3.
That is correct. Your bonus is chemistry, short answer, and it is visual. Shown in the image is a homogeneous catalyst used in olefin metathesis. Answer the following 2 questions about this image. 1. What is the oxidation state of the catalyst's molybdenum metal center? 2. What is the electron count of molybdenum in this complex?
I think one is +6 is reasonable.
+6 is reasonable.
How many electrons does it have? It's with iron.
It's with iron. Is it? That's...
Oh.
Sure.
Go 16.
16, 16.
5 seconds.
+6, 16.
Sorry, it's +6 and 12.
Unlucky.
The next toss-up is biology, short answer for both teams. Identify all of the following 3 types of cellular junctions that use connexins. 1, gap junction. It's an interrupt.
B3.
1 only.
That is correct.
Yes, what
Your
a
bonus
buzz.
is biology, multiple choice. During an enzyme assay, initial product formation is rapid before leveling off into a slower steady state rate. This burst phase kinetic behavior is typically observed when the enzyme forms a covalent intermediate during catalysis. Which of the following enzymes most likely exhibits this behavior? W, amylase, X, catalase, Y, chymotrypsin, or Z, carbonic anhydrase?
I think chymotrypsin, probably.
That's one.
Yeah.
Because it's like, what does it do?
It's like that kind of protease. It's like, I think it's like coordinates.
5 seconds.
What?
That is correct. The next toss-up is Earth and Space, multiple choice for both teams. Which of the following best explains the presence of acoustic peaks in the CMB power spectrum? W. Interference between redshifted gravitational waves. X. Standing pressure waves in the photon-baryon plasma. Y. Variations in neutrino mass density at recombination. Or Z. Phase transition from quark-gluon plasma.
A, Captain.
X.
That is correct. Your bonus is Earth and Space, short answer, and it is visual. Answer the following 2 questions about this histogram of data collected from Cassini's flybys of particle-rich jets. 1. From which celestial object did these jets originate? 2. Which molecules are represented by the peaks labeled A and B, respectively?
What?
Is one like Io or something?
Oh, yeah, it's jets. Okay.
Okay. And then
It's like Chem.
Huh?
It's like,
Alright, so
it's like
oh
water.
yeah. 20 is probably water, and then
40, is that CO2?
CO2 makes sense, yeah.
Okay.
B is CO2. A is water. B is CO2.
Okay, so 1 is Io.
Io for sure.
Yeah, 2 is A is water.
5 seconds.
Okay. 1 is Io. 2, A is water, and B is carbon dioxide.
That's not correct. You're right about the molecules, but it's Enceladus.
Oh, don't worry.
The next toss-up is math, multiple choice for both teams. The product of all the prime numbers between 10 and 20 lies in which of the following open intervals? W, 10,000 to 20,000. X, 20,000 to 40,000. Y, 40,000 to 80,000.
Interrupt. B, Captain.
X.
Sorry, that's not correct. That's 4 points to Team A, and I'll reread the question. Math, multiple choice. The product of all the prime numbers between 10 and 20 lies in which of the following open intervals? W, 10,000 to 20,000. X, 20,000 to 40,000. Y, 40,000 to 80,000. Or Z, 80,000 to 160,000.
A1.
Y.
That is correct. Yes. Your bonus is in math. Short answer, and it is visual.
Oh, I did it.
Shown in the image are the first 4 iterations of a fractal. The original triangle has area 1. What is the fractal's final area?
Oh my god. Okay. 1, and then it increases by... It increases by 1/3. Yeah. So the arithmetic sequence starts with 1, last term, or common ratio is like 1/3. That's 3 halves.
Yeah, 3 halves.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Sure. Yeah.
3 halves?
Sorry, it's 8/5. The next toss-up is energy, multiple choice for both teams. Researchers from the Shin group explored using graphics processing units, or GPUs, to solve computationally intensive nonlinear programming problems. Which of the following tasks are GPUs most directly optimized to perform? W, frequent context switching. X, deep recursion with branching. Y, searching for large prime numbers. Or Z, multiplying dense matrices.
A2.
X.
Sorry, that's not correct.
B, Captain.
Z.
That is correct. Your bonus is energy, short answer, and it is visual. Shown in the image is a linear classification problem studied by researchers at CSAIL. The dataset contains 2 distinct classes of white and black points, respectively. Answer the following 2 questions. 1. Identify all of the following 3 hyperplanes, H1, H2, and H3, that separate the 2 classes. 2. Which one of the 3 hyperplanes would be chosen by a support vector machine?
Identify. It's like best fit for black, rational best fit for white, and then H2. Wait, no, which one?
2 and 3, right?
Wait, what's 3? 3's the best fit for everything. Oh, 2 and 3. Wait.
2 and 3 both divide.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's which ones? Did I just say best fit? Okay. Alright. H1 is the best fit for the black points. H2 is the hyperplane that divides the set of points parallel to the x2 axis. H3 is the best fit line of the entire set of points, and an SVM would choose H2 and H3.
Sorry, that's not correct. The answer to question 1 was 2 and 3, and the answer to question 2 was 3.
Oh, it's just...
Physics short answer toss-up for both teams. Lucas observes an atom with a vacancy in one of its inner electron shells, suddenly ejecting an electron while in that's an interrupt.
B, Captain.
Auger effect?
That is correct. Your bonus is physics short answer. A system is in thermal equilibrium with a heat bath at temperature T and has two states with equal degeneracies and energies kBT and 4 kBT respectively, where kB is the Boltzmann constant. To the nearest multiple...
5?
That is not correct. The answer was 95%. The next toss-up is chemistry short answer for both teams. The Evans-Polanyi principle provides a relationship between a reaction's change in enthalpy and its activation energy. What hypothesis rationalizes this principle using the geometry of the reaction? That's an interrupt.
A2.
Hammond's postulate.
That is correct. Your bonus is chemistry, multiple choice. The proton NMR spectrum of an organic compound contains a signal at 1.1 ppm with an integration of 6, and a second signal at 2.6 ppm with an integration of 1 that has been split into 7 peaks. Which of the following could be the chemical environment of the proton responsible for the second signal? W, proton adjacent to one aryl group. X, proton adjacent to 2 aryl groups. Y, proton adjacent to 1 methyl group. Or Z, proton adjacent to 2 methyl groups.
Okay. Are you sure? Think about it. Wait, like it doesn't matter, so we should just use the whole time.
Wait, yeah, because it's... I think it's... Yeah.
Okay.
Z?
That is correct. The next toss-up is Earth and space, short answer. Our sun has an absolute magnitude 4.8. A white dwarf is observed with absolute magnitude 14.8 and radius 0.01 solar radii. What is the ratio of the white dwarf's temperature to the sun's temperature?
A3.
10.
That's not correct.
Wait, can I just say it's wrong?
Time.
Biology, short answer, toss-up.
Wait, time.
Wait.
I got through the subject, so we're reading the question.
We didn't get 5.
We
didn't get 5.
And the correct answer wasn't set.
Yeah.
We did.
Okay,
I did give you 5.
No.
Yes.
All right, we're going on to the next question. Biology, short answer, toss-up. In order for theca cells to convert testosterone to estrogen, they must produce what enzyme? It's an interrupt.
B3.
Aromatase.
That is correct.
Guys, we're still not done.
All right, we still got to read the bonus.
We're not done.
Biology, short answer, bonus. GIP and GLP are both glucagon peptides that induce the release of insulin upon oral intake of food. They both belong to what more specific group of hormones, which are responsible for decreasing blood sugar?
Oh, incretins? Incretins?
Incretins.
That is correct. And that is
Oh my god.
All right, we're gonna
Don't
get
play
set
that
up.
time.
We're gonna start setting up a closing ceremony. So if we could have everyone stay in their seats.
Yeah, no. Yeah. You gotta earn it.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, I don't think we should actually sit here, though. I don't think we should actually sit here while they're... Yeah. Oh, okay. I hope you have furniture by then. Oh, I'm looking for an excuse. Yeah.
Loki, I don't think we should.
Huh?
I think what?
All right.
All right.
All right. All right. All right.
We're going to begin the closing ceremony. If everyone could take their seats. Wait.
All right, we're going to get started with the closing ceremony in just a moment.
Yeah, it was not filming. Yeah, it was not filming. Good catch.
In the meantime, how do we feel about the matches today?
So deep, bro. Why is your name
Excellent.
Are we good? Let's not wait, pause. Excellent. Wait, is this updated? Yeah. Wait, I'm just going to freeze this. We need Okay. Hello, everybody. Might have been the single most exciting series of matches I've ever seen. This is incredible. So, first and foremost, this is going to be a lot of thank yous. We want to thank everybody for participating. We have a few things to go through, not just thank yous, some feedback we want you to get us, so please stick around for the whole time. So, first, a bit of fun stuff. We asked everybody in the morning a few questions. The first was, what do you think is the... Wait, what is this? Okay. What will be the median of all responses to this question? You were asked to submit a number. The answer is 6. So if you said 6, good job. I guess. I don't know. Our next question, probably the one felt most by us, the volunteers. How many hours of sleep on average did the organizing team get last night? You guys guessed 3.44. I don't know if this tournament's possible, if that would be correct. Correct answer was 4 and 2/3 hours. 2/3. We have since answered this question. Will we have our first 2-time MSB champion this year? 70.8% of you were correct. All right, important stuff. So the first thing is team feedback. This is very, very important to us. This is how we improve our tournaments year on year. We want every competitor to fill this out. We have a QR code and we have a link if you can't type that in. I'm going to let this sit for a minute. I really want everyone to fill this out. Are there any competitors who did not get this link? Everyone got it? Second, we have some volunteers. We also need feedback from you. So here's your QR code. All of you should fill this out. Any volunteers who did not get this link? Okay.
All right. So we want to give out shout outs because, it was such an awesome day. And that was made possible by many of the people listed here. And I hope we didn't forget anyone. But we want to start off with today's awesome volunteers. We had over 100 of you guys come out and help us today. Would not have been possible. You guys had to wake up before 8 a.m., stay here until, well, unfortunately a bit later than some of us expected, but around 8 p.m. It's a whole 12-hour commitment, so we want to give a shout out. Let's give a round of applause for them. We also want to give a shout out to our organizing staff. This includes every single admin who spent countless hours helping to look over questions, look over logistics, book rooms, basically set up everything that happened today. All right, so let's give a shout out for them. Of course, we want to give a shout out to the competitors that made this possible. You can clap for yourselves, don't worry. And of course, a shout out for your coaches and teachers who took the time out of their days, and of course, many days in the past to help you guys practice, just for this day to be reality for you guys. Of course, we have to mention our sponsors who helped fund our tournament and made this possible, the School of Science, MIT, and Jane Street. Clap a little longer for them. Yeah. Of course, we want to thank as well the MIT custodial staff who, well, actually yesterday we had a bit of a mishap where we had to deal with some custodial stuff last minute, and they spend hours after work hours to help make this competition a reality. So we want to thank them as well. And last but not least, we want to thank the MIT AV staff right up there for helping us project this experience to many people who could not be here today.
One last shout out. We also want to shout out the question writers who have written thousands of questions for this event. They have been working for the better part of 11 months to deliver the questions today, so I'd be remiss if we didn't thank them.
Yeah. All right. Right. Yeah, so I think now we'll get to the good part, the awards.
So first we want to congratulate teams that made the top 8. This is obviously probably the most competitive Science Bowl tournament in the nation besides National Science Bowl. So we want to recognize Basis Bellevue, Fraser, Mission San Jose, South Jersey, and Ward Melville for making it into the top 8. If you could stand and be recognized. Yeah, stand up.
All right, we want to welcome Montgomery Blair to the stage to accept their third place medals. Congratulations.
I have no idea. Oh, he's taking Titus?
Yep.
Yeah, Titus.
Congratulations, Montgomery Blair.
In second place, North Hollywood.
And of course, last but not ultimately the opposite of the least, Seattle Schrodinger Squad, please come down to accept your trophy. Congratulations, Seattle Schrodinger squad. And of course, congratulations to all of our competitors here today. This was one of our most competitive tournaments ever, and we hope you guys will come back next year.
Safe travels home. Thank you for coming.